All right, we're live.
We're live.
We got 14 hours on the SD card.
Love to hear that.
Oh, let's just
Keep it going.
let's go 14 hours.
That dude.
Can you see the coffee in the shot?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. She's in there.
Beauty.
Our little sponsor for tonight.
Matador, bowl time. Y'all know the drill.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know the deal. Dude, I don't know. I'm on like my second week of creatine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give us an update on that. Any difference?
The only thing I'm noticing is extremely dry mouth, lips, nose.
Yeah.
Like, I can't drink enough water. I've been chugging water today, and like right now, I'm parched.
What's your average, you think, daily the last 2 weeks? Like close to a gallon or not quite there?
Not on average. Like
Yeah.
today is abnormal. I've been drinking so much water.
Okay.
But it's because I'm so thirsty.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm not drinking enough water.
For sure.
I mean, some days I'll go like, maybe I didn't drink any water.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Like sometimes I'll hit like a energy drink, and then I'll hit like a coffee, and then I'll hit another coffee, and I'll hit lunch, and I'll hit another coffee, and then the day's over.
Oh,
baby.
dude, you gotta be slamming some water.
Yeah.
It probably builds up to where, like, today you feel it super heavy.
And
you'll
like
fill yourself with a bunch of water.
And like 2 nights ago, my Whoop gave me like a 22 sleep score.
Oh, dude.
Like in the red. I haven't been in the red since I stayed up all night that one time in Texas.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah. And it was because the one thing that was out of whack was my heart rate variability. So the time in between your heartbeats,
Mm-hmm.
usually it's at 100 and I don't know what I average. I don't know, 120, 130 milliseconds between a heartbeat.
Okay.
And it put me in the red because I was at like 90 milliseconds between heartbeats.
Huh.
So my heart was beating faster.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was reading about it and it said one of the main things is dehydration. Because I slept, it was on Saturday night, which is the only night that we don't have work in the morning.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So I like slept in.
Gotcha.
So I got like 8 hours of sleep.
And you slept in and it still
I slept in and I woke up and I was like, usually that's when I'm most recovered because I've got the most sleep. And I wake up and it's like freaking 22 and I'm like,
yeah, dude, you gotta be drinking water on creatine.
But oddly enough, that was the day, this past Sunday, that was the day I ran my longest I've ran in the past.
So that probably
6 months.
Was today?
No, it was the morning I woke up with a red.
Oh,
the red recovery.
Oh, yeah. That explains it.
No, I ran that morning.
Oh, after the bad recovery?
Like I woke up with the red and I was like, oh, hell no.
You had to push it a little further.
Yeah. I was like, I don't believe this.
Yeah.
So I went and ran my furthest that day. Felt great.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's a mental battle.
Yeah.
It's a mental battle. So that proves it.
Does it really matter what your sleep score is? I mean, maybe like over time.
You're saying one bad one won't hurt you.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because I went out and did my thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
But my mouth is so dry.
Dude, yeah, I would say like try and hit like as close to a gallon a day if you can.
God. See, I don't think about, I'm like, I don't know how much I drank.
Yeah.
Like maybe one water bottle.
Yeah.
But today I drank like probably like 6 water bottles.
Great.
Like the big water bottles, like 6 24 ounces, whatever that comes out
to. You should do like a timer on the hour. And just it goes off, drink water.
Yeah, I'm not like a water sipper. I'm more of a chugger.
Yeah.
So I'll just
like
slam it.
In the morning, down the hatch, full cup. After the workout, full cup. Hour into work, full cup.
I think that's one problem I have is that I don't hydrate pre-workout. Like in the morning, I'm always like, Man, I should really just be, like, chugging a whole bottle of water before I go to the gym,
Yeah.
Because I've been like, usually I take some sort of pre-workout, whether
Mhm.
it's, like, Pro Mix or an energy drink or something
Yeah.
like that, but I do it on like, I just wake up and drink it and then go to the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I'd probably feel so much better if I woke up. Not that I feel bad, but I might perform better if I woke
For
up,
sure.
chugged a thing of
For
water,
sure.
then maybe hit a pre-workout,
Yeah.
which I did that on Sunday when I had the bad recovery. I
Mhm.
woke up, chugged a electrolyte water,
Yeah.
and then drank an energy drink, then went to the gym, and then ran my furthest.
Mhm.
So
Which
maybe it was the hydration. I don't know.
it's definitely hydration's definitely like a day before kinda thing,
Yeah,
I think. You know? Like, you're
because
not gonna get hydrated within, like, a couple hours.
yeah, isn't it like the day
I think
before
it's
is affects you the next day?
right. So it's like, think like a day you're a day ahead,
Live in the
day behind.
future.
Live in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's all about mindset. Now I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to just be chugging more water
Yeah.
because creatine dehydrates you because it's pulling water from your body
And
into your muscle
yeah.
cells.
Yeah.
So it's dehydrating your body
Mhm.
and hydrating your muscles,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure is
Yeah.
kind of the thing. And so
Mhm.
that's why people like get bloated when they first start taking it because
It's
they're
pushing water.
absorbing water into their muscles,
Yeah.
so it kinda inflames the
Yeah.
muscles. Not inflames, but just bloats the muscle.
Mhm.
So drinking a ton of water because creatine's trying to pull that water
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
the muscles to
Mhm.
hydrate them. So
Which
if you're
I
low on the water, you're just gonna be thirstier and thirstier and
yeah.
thirstier.
Yeah. Which I was listening I think I had talked to you a little bit about this, but I was listening to some study they had done on creatine, and it was like it was talking about because a lot of studies, it's, great for muscle recovery, for building strength, muscle, but then also there's a lot of, like, cognitive benefits from it. But I was reading something that, like, 5 milligrams a day is what they recommend for everybody. I think it's a solid, you know, 5 grams a day. Well, the study was if you work out on a daily routine, that the water gets pushed to the muscles or the creatine gets pushed to the muscles before the brain. So, like, you might not get any cognitive benefits if you work out, you know, hard every day. It pushes it towards the muscle before the brain. So a lot of people will do higher doses daily if they are like an active body, you know? So then they get the effects on the body, but they also get the effects on the mind if they do more than 5 grams, which sometimes it's like weight based too. So like 200 pounds to like 250, maybe you could take like 7 to 10 grams a day.
How much do you take?
I take like a heaping 5, so maybe more like 6 or 7.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've been doing like a light scoop,
Oh, you should
so I'm probably doing like 3 to 5, probably like 4 grams. I just didn't wanna like I just w with anything, I just wanna start slow and
yeah,
then kinda
yeah.
see what the vibes are,
Mhm,
you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Also, might be TMI, but I feel like since I started taking creatine, some gastro
For sure.
stuff.
But I think that has to do with not drinking enough water
Yeah, I could definitely
because
see that.
one of the things is it also pushes water into your intestines.
Hmm,
So, like, if you take too much, it's like a common side effect that you'll have diarrhea.
interesting.
But I think if you drink enough water and you're active enough, it gets used and it doesn't I don't know exactly about it, but I
No,
was
that makes sense. Because
yeah,
if you're not drinking enough or if you're yeah, if you're taking a lot, then it's gonna just overload
right,
and distress the
yeah,
GI tract,
mhm.
guess. Yeah, maybe I should up it.
You definitely could up it, but I would, like, make sure you're drinking a lot
Mhm.
of water with it.
I think what I've realized also with, like, exercise is that My autonomic nervous system is constantly in overdrive.
What's autonomic?
I think I was kinda right. Autonomic is involuntary functions. So heart rate,
Involuntary.
blood pressure, digestion, breathing patterns, temperature regulation, pupil size, hormone and gland activity.
Okay.
So, like, within the autonomic nervous system, there's sympathetic, parasympathetic, and enteric. So sympathetic is like fight or flight.
Mhm.
Parasympathetic is rest and digest, so recovery and digestion.
Okay.
So what I've noticed is that I think this is a common thing with overtraining. Let me see. How does overtraining affect this? I'm pretty sure so like overtraining will cause your autonomic nervous system to never be parasympathetic. It's always on. It's always in fight or flight. It's always in the sympathetic
Yeah.
and it never enters the rest and digest,
Huh.
which because the autonomic nervous system controls hormones, controls digestion,
Yeah.
controls blood pressure, temperature regulation, all these
Okay.
things. When you're overtraining, you're always in the parasympathetic fight or flight. So all of those things are always in fight or flight mode. Your
Mhm.
digestion, your
Mhm.
skin temperature,
Mm.
your heart rate,
Mhm.
all these things are always on.
Hmm.
They're never you never if you're overtraining, you never enter the parasympathetic, which is like
The
the
recovery?
rest and
Yeah.
digest, which is
Gotcha.
like your autonomic nervous system calms down
Mhm.
and you're able to like repair your muscles.
Mhm.
You're able to your digestion gets
Mm.
better.
Mm.
'Cause I've noticed all of these things are things that, like, I kinda struggle with,
Yeah.
like digestion,
Yeah.
skin temperature,
Mhm.
like, it has to be freezing or else my skin temp is way too high,
Yeah.
blood pressure,
Interesting.
which I guess not really blood pressure or heart rate 'cause my heart rate's, like, extremely low,
Yeah.
but I think that's probably from overtraining too.
Yeah.
But it says overtraining disrupts autonomic balance. So, like I was
Mm.
saying, instead of shifting between sympathetic, which is stress on your
Mhm.
body, instead of shifting between sympathetic to parasympathetic, which is a recovery state, the system becomes biased or unstable. So,
Jeez.
so it's saying it's in a state of prolonged fight or flight.
Yeah.
So it causes elevated heart rate, reduced heart rate variability,
Mm.
which another reason I think that my heart rate variability was super low was because I was overtraining. Like
Mm.
the week before, I had gone like really hard.
Yeah.
Like my strain was extremely high. It was like 20
Jeez.
every single day.
Jeez.
And so I think I hit that. It was
Mhm.
just like a compounding effect,
Mhm.
but it causes all of those things. Increased cortisol and catecholamines,
Really?
which cortisol is like the stress hormone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're always like in that stressed
Uh-huh.
and then suppressed digestion and immunity. So that's when you
Interesting.
get sick from
Interesting.
overtraining
Yeah.
and things like that and suppressed digestion, which I've ever since I've like gotten into my obsession of fitness
Uh-huh.
because I just never stop.
Yeah.
I think I've struggled with the digestion stuff all the time.
Mm.
So it says how it feels wired but tired.
Mm.
So it's like you're on, but you're off
Yeah.
at the same time. Poor
Yeah.
sleep, anxiety, irritability, declining performance despite more effort. So, yeah, overtraining is
Mm.
definitely something that I struggle with. And so it's interesting though, because like I think that's where the whole idea of like balance comes from.
Yeah.
Is like your parasympathetic and sympathetic
Mm.
nervous
Mm.
system.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of basically what it is.
Yeah. Which the digestion thing's interesting because I had told you about this, but I was watching I'm a I guess we both are. We're fans of Mark Wiens. He's
Shout out Mark
shout
Wiens.
out Mark Wiens. G.
If you
Every
know,
time.
you know.
Every time. But he was in some kind of Central South American country And their whole thing there is they only eat fruit till noon because their theory is that it messes your digestion up if you eat it closer to bed. You should try. I know you don't want to, but
Like, particularly fruit?
yeah, like they won't eat fruit after noon. They only eat it in the mornings. I think it was Costa Rica, maybe.
Because why? Because of the sugar content?
They didn't say, and I didn't look it up at all.
Huh.
But that's their it's like a thing there that they don't fruit is like a morning thing.
Hmm.
They eat it in the morning, coffee, whatever, eggs, whatever. But it's like a traditional
So they
thing
cut
that
off eating fruit, but they're zoning in on fruit.
yeah, but they eat fruit in the morning,
Uh-huh.
don't eat it after, like, 12.
Okay. So this is saying it's because your insulin sensitivity is highest in the morning,
Mm,
so you're able to digest
process.
the fruit sugars.
Gotcha,
So it's
gotcha.
saying at night, the same fruit can cause higher and longer blood glucose excursions.
Hmm,
Interesting. So it's saying in the morning you can digest those sugars better without having a spike in your blood sugar. But
mhm.
in the evening, your insulin's not as active
Yeah.
and it'll cause it to work harder,
Mm.
which
Would
causes
would
your blood glucose to go up.
would that cause digestion problems?
Yeah, I mean, in theory, because because it's spiking your blood sugar. So your body it's saying it's kinda in line with the autonomic nervous system thing.
Really?
Because in the morning, you're more fight or flight,
Gotcha.
so your body's able to get
Yeah.
at it, and in the evening, you're more rest and digest and
Mhm,
repair, and so
mhm.
these fruit, which has natural sugars coming into your body, and it's spiking your insulin when you're trying to be in a rest and digest state,
Gotcha.
so it kinda, like, Fs it all up.
Mhm.
But, if I'm already overtraining, then I'm already then you know what? My insulin's probably high at night. I'm not in rest and digest at night.
I'm just saying, you said you had digestion, I'm just trying to link the 2.
Yeah. I don't I personally don't think it's the fruit. I think it's the overtraining,
Yeah,
you know,
maybe, maybe.
because I do love eating fruit at night, and I'm like, "Okay, I could be shooting up crack cocaine at night or eating Little Debbie's,"
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And
Perspective.
also I train at night.
Yeah.
So, does that make sense if you're training? Because if you're training at night, then you're not in parasympathetic mode.
Mhm,
You're not in rest and digest.
mhm.
If you're doing cardio at night,
Yeah. You
you're
could try it for a month. We could do a scientific experiment.
I think what would work better is just not training at night,
Mm,
because then that would give my body time to get into rest and digest. If I'm never in rest and digest, they're saying the benefit of eating fruit in the morning is because
you
that's
can
when you're in sympathetic. That's
right,
when you're in fight or flight.
right.
You're not in fight or flight in the evening,
Uh-huh.
but I am in fight or flight in the evening too.
Yeah,
So my insulin probably reacts well.
yeah.
The problem
Actually,
is
yeah, yeah.
I'm never in rest and digest.
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Which do you feel like you are? I
Mhm.
mean, you train at night. Do you feel like you overtrain or no?
No, I probably don't. I could in my mind, I'm
You
always like
undertrain?
in my mind, I'm always like, I could do a little more. I
Really?
could do a little more.
Like just more time or more effort?
Mm, which right now I've kind of instead of running, my effort's gone down, calories burned on a daily basis has gone down because I'm rowing instead of running. So, like, I've had to change some things there, but I think it has benefits to, like, gaining muscle.
Mhm. Yeah, how has that
in a
been
way.
growing? Like, do you see yourself more like, are you stronger in the gym? Do you have more energy? Do you
Yeah, I think
than when you run
yeah,
and lift?
I think more definitely a higher strain when I run, more up in the 17s, 18s, whereas right now I'm, like, at a 15 to 16 and a half,
Mm.
somewhere in there
But
on the daily.
do you notice anything in the gym particularly?
I think I'm stronger.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you can give more effort, you feel like?
Yeah,
Like, you can push it a little harder just
yeah.
because you feel maybe you're not as depleted.
Right, right.
Mm. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But eventually you'll get back into the running, right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Is it kinda more so just the weather and
Yeah,
the
honestly, it's just the weather
have you
and
ever
routine. It's like it just works better if I hit, like, a cardio session in the morning, lift when I'm off work.
well, it's nice hitting a cardio session in your living room.
Yeah, it's lit.
It's very
So
convenient.
lit.
Isn't it
Yeah,
nice?
yeah, it's
I've been
amazing.
thinking about maybe buying a treadmill.
Really?
Yeah. But then I'm like, then I'll just be working out in my apartment all the time,
Yeah,
you know?
there's definitely a benefit to having to, like, go to the gym,
Yeah.
around people, saying hi. There's a little bit of, like
Yeah. You interact
yeah,
with different people, you see people you
mhm,
know, blah, blah, blah.
mhm.
Or do you like working out with people? Like lifting with someone. I feel like you do like it.
There are definite benefits to it. I notice it every single time that I do lift with somebody, you push yourself a little harder. It's like a mental thing.
Mhm.
Or like whoever you're with, maybe it's who I go with. Well, I don't know.
No, I see that, depending on who it's with.
Yeah,
Because like, if you're with a friend who's, like, doesn't work out, but they just came with you this one
yeah,
time, and it's like, you don't really feel
yeah,
challenged
yeah.
probably.
Which I haven't done many workouts with people who don't like work out regularly or at least know what, like, pushing yourself hard in the gym is
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
you know? So there's a clear benefit to me when it comes to lifting. Not so much running, but for me, it's more so lifting. I notice a bigger push in the gym.
See if
One more rep,
yeah.
one more rep,
For me, it depends on who, like
and spotting. Like, you can get
yeah,
those half reps in. I mean, that adds up over time,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you're definitely right. I think some people just wanna talk the whole time,
Yeah, yeah,
and I don't necessarily like working out like that.
uh-huh,
Like, we can hang out after,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Which you're a routine guy, so it's like and I get sometimes like this where you're like, "Okay, I've got an hour-long window. I need to go in, knock it
Mhm.
out, and bounce." Maybe if it's on, like, a weekend and you're meeting a buddy who's hasn't been here in a while and you're like, "Hey, let's go get a lift." It can be, like, a little more, like, talkative and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, yeah, I see that,
But
I
if
see
it's
that.
like just a normal day, you're like, "I've got this amount of time.
Mm,
Let me just go knock this out right now."
yeah, yeah. Like, in the mornings, it's like, well, I wake up at this time, and I gotta be done by this time
Right.
to get into the shop
Yeah.
at this time.
Yeah.
It's like we can't just powwow the whole time.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
in the mornings, it's like, I time it where, like, I wouldn't have 5 minutes probably. I mean,
Right.
it'd be fine, but I time it where, because like, we get an order in at the shop at 8, and it usually comes at 8,
Mhm.
so I have to be here at 8,
Yeah.
and I usually leave the gym at I'm usually stepping off the treadmill at 7:50.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're just boom, boom, right over here,
Yeah.
no time to
Yeah. I just
talk.
just
Does anybody ever, like, try to talk to you and you're like, "Sorry, can't, gotta"
sometimes. Usually I don't say sorry, I just kinda, like, walk backwards slowly, so we get
Hey,
further
yeah,
apart. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Dude, that's so good.
And then you're kinda
That's
gone.
so good.
And then you can't really they can't really hear you, and then they're like,
Mhm,
"Oh."
mhm.
You're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
Okay.
that would
See ya."
be such a funny, like, comedy sketch,
Mhm.
and it's just further and further, and you're at one point, you're, like, screaming across,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah."
Like, see how far you could
Yeah,
take somebody.
yeah. Just see how far
I feel
away
like
you can get
that would
and
be on,
still
like,
talk.
Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, yeah.
They would
That'd
do
be a
something
perfect
like
one.
that.
That's
Yeah. I
funny.
mean, I do see benefits of working out with people,
Yeah.
but I think it just depends timing and all that kinda stuff.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get one of my friends to start marathon training with me,
Heck yeah.
but when I texted him, he texted me back and said, like, "Are you sure you texted the right person?" I was like, "You
That's
bastard."
so funny.
So,
So he's not a runner, but you're like, "Let's train for a full
yeah,
marathon?"
because 'cause I'm like, "You could be a runner.
Start him out with like
You
a
could be a runner
he's
if you
gotta
wanted
he's
to.
gotta start that's too big of a gap. You gotta be like,
Let's do
"Let's
a
get
10K,
let's do a 10K,
then get him
half
into it."
marathon and work him up." Maybe maybe start him out with a 5K. I don't know.
What's a 5K is like
3
3
point Yeah,
3
but
miles?
I mean, I think when I started, we were doing like 1 or 2 miles in the morning.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, mentally, he probably doesn't realize he
Mhm,
can go farther than a
mhm.
mile. Like, right now, he'll do a mile and be like, "Man, I'm done."
Yeah.
He doesn't know he can go further.
I just feel like it would be fun to train with him.
Yeah. So, Rohan?
Yeah.
I knew I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, we'll get him. Maybe I should ask someone who's a better runner than me, so then it'll push me.
I shouldn't have called him out like that. Sorry, bud.
He's fine. Uh,
Our brother.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The thing is I wanna, like, train with someone.
Yeah, he's out of town.
Like, I wanna wake up at the break of dawn and
Yeah.
get out there while it's still dark and do the whole, like, just grind of it.
I think I've had this thought recently
I
that,
mean, I
like
want you to do it.
yeah.
Are you down?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I need to start, like,
No, 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 no. That's
running
okay.
again
Well,
in the
I'm just
morning
saying,
soon.
like, you
Is
could
that
do
what
it.
you're talking
I'm just
about?
saying you can do it, like,
A
whatever.
a marathon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think you could go out, let's say, like, this
Ha
weekend and run a marathon? Full marathon?
I don't know about a full. I could knock out a half,
So you don't think if you went to the marathon
like
race
an event
and you were
race, or
standing
is it
there
just me?
event,
Event?
and they blew the gun and you started running this weekend, Saturday, how
Mhm.
far would you get?
Mentally, I'd have to be like I'd have to tell myself like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this." Yeah, I probably could.
You think you could finish
I
it?
think I could. Is there a marathon this weekend?
We
You're
can
making me nervous.
we can make one.
We could, huh?
I mean, I'm down.
Oh
I'll
my
give it a go.
gosh.
I mean, I haven't ran more than 10 miles in the past 6 months.
I haven't ran 10 in probably 3 months.
See, you're better off than me.
Yeah, but I'm not hitting 5 every day.
Eh,
I'm rowing right now.
yeah, but physically, I think a marathon is just mental.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely is.
I think most people could knock it out.
We do have to do
I
one.
mean, it might be slow, but, like, I think most people could knock it out.
Yeah.
Like, even if someone who, like, never trains,
I mean,
they could
you can
drag
walk. Yeah,
themselves
yeah,
through
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Like, if you're really determined, you could probably finish it, as long as you're not, like, obese.
yeah,
If you're just, like, average,
yeah,
then, like, I think you could do it.
yeah.
It might hurt really bad, and you might get effed up, but,
Mhm.
like, you could do it.
Yeah. Gosh, we should do one.
I'm really feeling the itch to do one.
Then let's pick one out, sign up. That's the thing, it's like, once I have something that, like, I've signed up for, then it's like, in
It's
my mind,
real.
I'm like, "It's real. I have to I have to be prepared, otherwise I won't be able to do it.
How long do you want? I have a number in my head.
I mean, how quick could I be prepared?
Mhm.
Like a month? I think realistically, how long do I want? Like 3 months.
3 months. So 12 weeks?
Mhm.
Uh,
Man,
I was gonna say 16 weeks.
okay.
I think average marathon prep is like 16 to 20 weeks.
Really?
I think 16 weeks is average if you kinda run some,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah,
20 more so if you don't run a lot,
gotcha.
but, like, you can run.
Mhm.
I mean, well, I was gonna say I don't really care about the time, but I kinda do. Like, I wanna do it really fast.
Mm.
Well,
See,
it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
for my
I just wanna
first
do it.
one, yeah. To
But I
me,
al
it's like I just wanna
I don't
finish
know.
it.
Once I start, I might wanna
Once you start, you're definitely gonna be like, "Oh, next time I gotta beat this time,"
yeah.
you know?
Well, let's 16 weeks? You wanna do 16 weeks? What's
Yeah,
that? 4, 8, 12, 16? 4 months?
4 months
February, March, April, May. In the May.
into May. Yeah, let's do it. And
Or, I mean,
there's a half in Little Rock coming up. You
when?
should sign up for that. I can't remember.
Like March? Or like
I
February?
think March is what I was told. I'm sure there's something.
Should we do one, like, somewhere else? Oh my
Yeah,
god, I know what we should do.
Colorado.
Fortaleza.
Ah.
I was talking to one of my friends from Fortaleza, and
Mhm.
last time I was down there, and he was saying I was like, "He's a savage. He runs, lifts, bikes, swims.
Mm.
It's almost like he's in Ironman prep," but
Yeah.
I was like, "You training for something?" He's like, "Nah." I'm like, "Do you want to?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You wanna run a marathon?" He's like, "Yeah." Oh, he said there's one in Rio that he wants to run,
Oh, that'd be sick.
and I'm pretty sure it's in, like, around summer, our summer.
Let's go to Rio, bro. Let's
So,
run in the
we should go
Rio
run the
one.
Rio one. He's also coming I'm pretty sure he's coming to Miami sometime in July or something like that.
Okay.
Could also run one there.
Yeah.
But I think we should definitely run one in Rio or Fortaleza. They have them in Fortaleza too.
Would the flights affect your performance a lot? You
I
know how
mean,
we always have those crappy flights when we're
yeah,
going to
but Rio
certain.
is easier to get to,
Okay.
and we just go, like, a week in advance,
Yeah.
and it's not that serious,
Okay.
you know?
Sure.
But maybe
Sure.
we should sign up for that. Like, actually just sign up for it, buy
Yeah.
plane tickets, and
Yeah. That would be a fun one. I vote Rio.
okay.
I vote Rio.
I think we should film the prep.
Actually, we're Fortaleza.
Let's see.
I wanna surf and stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see if there is one around
Okay.
the time.
Okay.
Let's see when the Rio one is, when the Fortaleza one is.
Okay.
I think we should film the prep though. I've been thinking about this, like, is that just what everyone else does?
Right.
I'm like, how many dudes start a YouTube channel
Mhm.
and just film themselves prepping for a marathon or an Ironman or something like that? Like,
Mhm.
how's that different? I mean, all the guys I follow are all always prepping for a marathon
Mhm.
or, something like that, you know? Is it too mainstream? Is it kinda too trendy?
I don't know.
Regardless, I still wanna run a marathon, but I'm like, is the whole idea of, like, filming a marathon prep, like, we get it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we've seen this person and this person and this person film for a marathon prep, like, it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Right.
Is it the same thing? I'm like, how do you make that different
Right.
as, like, on your channel? Like, if
Mhm.
you start a YouTube channel and you're filming your marathon prep, how do you revolutionize it a little bit
Right.
or unrevolutionize it? I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, what do people wanna see that? Is my question, I guess.
Mhm.
Because like, now, when I see people post that, I don't even watch them
Mhm.
because 'cause I'm like, some people I do, some people I don't. The people I don't is when they just set up the camera and I watch them run for 10 minutes,
Mhm.
and I'm like,
You get bored of that long.
"Yeah,
It's almost just quick hitters.
yeah." Like, I don't wanna see you actually running.
Mhm.
Like, I like seeing, like, nutrition behind it or,
Yeah.
like, the routine of it and,
Mhm.
like, how you're preparing, how you're feeling, who you're doing it with, like, the camaraderie, community, the all that kinda stuff I like better than actually watching you run because
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I think there's 2 worlds that we're in that would be a good clash, that
"Okay.
could maybe set us apart in a way. I think having the shop, the granola, there's a lot of nutrition in our work,
Mhm,
you know what I mean?
mhm,
And then there's also the nutrition for prepping, the running, the physical aspect of it that I think is a great benefit, but it's also you're running a business in that as well, kind of,
mhm."
you know?
Yeah, it's almost like, videos could be kinda scaled around the idea of, like, marathon prep while running a
Mhm.
healthy cafe,
Sure,
you know?
sure.
It's
Yeah.
like, how do you balance those 2 things?
Mhm.
How do you incorporate those 2 things,
Yeah.
you know? Because I mean, really, you could kinda do, like, events around our shop that correlate with marathon training, you know what I mean?
Well, crazy you said that. Wednesday, I'm gonna meet with a guy and talk about maybe some future races, something small, starting
Mhm,
out with 5K, 10K, something like that, but for, racing, but also intertwined in our shop, maybe starting here, ending here. Um, I think that'll be something cool if we can get that going and
definitely.
and put on an event around here. I think that would be sick.
Yeah, I think running is, like, kind of trending right now,
It for sure is. For sure.
the run clubs and all this kinda stuff, which
Yeah.
I think is cool. I mean, I think it's great that something beneficial physically and mentally
Mhm.
is trending.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad it's not
Right.
like Four Locos were trending, at one point,
Sure.
you know?
Sure. Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, duct taping 40s to your hands
Yeah.
was kinda trending at one point.
Edward 40 hands.
Edward Forty Hands, things like that,
Yeah,
that are more detrimental to your health.
that's true.
So at least something
It's a good
a good trend,
yeah,
you know?
it's a good one.
But there's also the idea of, like I think some people feel as if it's kind of like a cliquey kinda thing,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I can't go run that because 'cause they're all, like, runners."
Mm.
Like, "Oh, they're, like, legit," or, like,
Yeah.
a lot of, like, influencers are runners now,
Mhm.
Everyone's kinda
Transitioning into that
yeah,
kind of.
and now there's, like, all these products, like,
Mhm.
I saw, like, a thing, and it was,
Mm.
like, running a marathon in 2001. It was, like, a pair of Nikes or New Balances and, like, a hat,
Mm.
and it was, like, running a marathon in 2025, and it
Gotcha.
was, like, 50 different things, like
Yeah.
shoes, these special socks, these
Yeah.
clip
Yeah.
things, all the gels, the hat with the pockets with the gels,
Mhm.
like, the Garmin, the Whoop,
Mhm.
the vest with the light and the like, it was like a whole list
It's
of things.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and so I feel like it's got this aura around it
Yeah.
that is, like, maybe a little intimidating to someone who's, like, a
Mhm.
newer runner, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying I'm, like, one of these ultra guys that can crank out miles
Yeah.
left and right, but, I mean, I like running.
Yeah.
I think it's fun,
Mhm.
and I think doing a race would be fun,
Yeah.
you
Agreed.
know? And
Yeah.
I think filming it would be fun,
Yeah.
and maybe we just learn as we go.
Probably I think even if nothing happened, it's just, like, a cool thing to, like, have and look back upon and be like, years down the line, being able to look back and be like, "Dang, remember when we did this
Mhm.
prep for this marathon in Rio, and
See, I think that's cool about if we did, like, a prep because it's, like, leading up to us, like, traveling down to Brazil and meeting up with our friends on there and running it with them, and,
yeah,
like, I feel like that would be really cool.
yeah,
And then also, like, we're really passionate about our granola,
mhm,
so, like, incorporating that throughout the prep would be really cool.
yeah,
And, like, we hit a run, then we make big batches of granola and just chow on
yeah,
that, like,
yeah,
carry it with us.
totally. I mean, this would be I mean, for a marathon prep, I mean,
Perfect.
this would be the ideal thing for, um, just fuel,
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
I'd hit some handfuls of that before a run,
Absolutely.
get some carbs in,
Yeah.
some maple syrup and salt,
Yeah,
cinnamon,
yeah,
coconut oil. I mean,
mhm,
fast carbs, fast digestion,
for sure.
gluten-free.
Yeah. Gluten-free.
Gluten-free oats,
That's right.
Yeah, I think we should do it. I think we should film it.
That would be a fun one.
I think it would be a good way to kinda get into because we've been talking about, like, starting a YouTube channel and, like, filming stuff. I
Mhm.
think it'd be a good way to, like, kinda start it,
Yeah,
tap into it.
yeah,
Because it's, like, sometimes we're like, "Oh, what do we even film?" Or,
mhm,
like, "How do we"
yeah,
like, all these different things that impede us from actually starting it,
right,
which I know it's best just to do it.
yeah,
But maybe this will give us an entry
right,
into it. It's like, "Okay, well, we're running this day. Let's film it
yeah,
and talk about
yeah.
it," whatever.
A little bit of, like, accountability,
Mhm.
having an
Mhm.
event and, forcing ourselves to, "Hey, we're training, we're filming."
And the finale would be kinda cool
It'd be sick.
if we actually went to Rio and ran a
Yeah,
marathon.
yeah, be amazing.
It'd be so fun.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Maybe I think we should get a crew, a squad.
I'm down. I think we could.
Yeah?
I think GIF would come.
Okay.
Who else?
I'm getting Rohan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Skelton will come.
Rohan might come and watch.
He could help film. Actually, we that would actually be very
Yeah.
beneficial.
Yeah.
While
No,
we're run
I also wanna get a crew, like, locally that we train with.
Hey, there's the guy at the gym we've been talking to. He's a dog runner. Let's get him in the mix.
I don't know this guy.
You know the guy. We just talked to him, when it snowed, we saw him there. Brian? Tall.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a savage.
he is.
He could knock out a marathon right now,
Yeah, he could.
easily.
He was talking about doing a marathon. Let's get him in the
Okay,
mix.
let's get him.
Get a squad and
Let's get
train
him.
for one. That would be fun.
Are you down to run early mornings?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go then.
Dude, Rio would be sick.
We just gotta sign up for it
That's the thing.
and not leave it to
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
sounds good.
Okay. Like
Sam?
that.
Let's get Sam.
Sam will do it.
He probably
Rio?
yeah, he'll be fun. He can come.
Oh my gosh.
On another note, today marks 13 years since Chris Kyle died.
The Chris Kyle?
The Chris Kyle,
Lone survivor?
lone survivor.
Really?
13 years. I didn't know this, but when they were gonna do the movie, he was alive.
I was literally just thinking this. Yeah.
He was alive when they started
Filming
prepping for the
or
movie,
prepping. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, he was, like, involved.
He was helping out with
Yeah,
part of the
and he
story.
gave the go ahead and was like
Mhm.
and then he was killed, wasn't he?
Yeah. So the end of the movie is what happened at the beginning of
Filming.
filming.
Whoa. So they didn't know that, and obviously they didn't
They
know
didn't
that
know.
that was gonna be the ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah, I didn't know that until I heard that, and I was like, I didn't that's crazy.
Yeah, that was
Do you know how did he like, what I don't even know what happened.
Oh, you don't?
No.
It was, he was It's in the movie. At the end of the movie, they do,
I remember the
mon
end of the movie
so
where they
he
did the parade after he had died.
I'm pretty sure he was in a program helping, um, people who were in the military who had PTSD, and they were at a shooting range or something, and the dude killed him. It was like a PTSD,
Like, on purpose?
no, like, he was having
Like, he
mental
thought he was in
maybe,
battle and
maybe,
thought Chris Kyle was, like,
maybe, yeah, because he was, like, helping these guys. Is that right?
I think so.
I think he was helping guys who were dealing with probably the same thing he was dealing with.
So it was like a program
Yeah.
and he had guys,
Mhm.
and part of it was probably taking them to the gun range to try and, like, assimilate them with
Yeah.
like, as an outlet or something like that, and so
Yeah.
they th
A
and so
former Marine who was suffering from PTSD. Kyle was trying to help him. Yeah. Man,
and what happened?
the dude shot him, murdered him.
And what happened to the dude?
Jail for murder. Yeah.
Did they try to do, like, some sorta, like, insanity defense or, like,
I
mental
I don't know.
is he still in jail?
Think so. That was 2013.
So ask if he's still in jail.
He was 20 the guy who killed him was 25,
Oh my god.
suffering from PTSD, mental health.
What happened?
Oh, he killed 2 people.
What? So he went on, like, a spree at the shooting range? Like, all at once?
I don't know.
Oh my, can you imagine? Just
Man,
you come back from that brutal battle that he went through, all those tours, and then to be killed by a fellow Marine.
jeez.
Well, I wanna know more about
Oh,
this.
you do?
Yeah,
He was, let's see,
I gotta get the scoop on this.
Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield were at the range with Roth, who was suffering from PTSD as part of Kyle's efforts to mentor and assist other veterans. Roth shot and killed both Kyle and Littlefield. So him and his buddy. Jeez.
I wanna know what happened to the shooter. Like, would he get convicted? What was his sentence? What are we working with here? So it's been 13 years.
Yeah.
So usually when you commit a double homicide, you're not out in 13 years.
Mhm.
But I mean, maybe it was maybe he got a less sentence because he
Yeah.
wasn't maybe he wasn't in control of his actions because he was suffering a PTSD episode or something like that.
Yeah. February 24th, 2015, Roth was found guilty of murdering Kyle and Littlefield. The jury returned the verdict after less than 3 hours of deliberations. The judge immediately sentenced Roth to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Dang. That's kind of sad
Yeah.
because it was like, I mean, that's just a horrific circumstance. I mean, the guy was obviously dealing with mental
I
issues
never
from war.
is that like confirmed?
Yeah, that was his sentence?
No, that he was having like an
Mhm,
episode,
mhm.
or was he just someone who suffered from PTSD and
No,
but
I
still
don't think it was a
killed them?
I don't think it was like a malicious thing. I think he thought he was in
Is that proven?
no, I don't know. Do you want me to find that?
Yeah, find that out. Or is that just like an assumption, because he was in the program?
I would just assume that he was
I mean, there's also a possibility that he just decided to kill them. I mean, maybe he was
mhm.
pissed off. I mean, I have no idea, but I just wonder if that's, like, confirmed, you know?
Right.
I mean, how do you confirm that? I don't think you really can. If it was him suffering from a PTSD event and he killed them without kinda really
Mhm.
understanding what was
Right.
happening, then that's, like, extremely sad.
Yeah.
That's like a lose-lose.
Eddie Roth was found guilty, capital murder, 2015. The jury rejecting his insanity defense, while Roth had severe PTSD and mental health struggles. Prosecutors argued the murders were
Oh,
premeditated acts, while the defense claimed he was in a paranoid drug-induced psychosis, fearing the victims would kill him.
interesting. So I wonder what the circumstances were, because the prosecutors are arguing that he planned it, meaning it wasn't a crime of passion, you know?
I think he had gone psycho. Think he had lost it. Testimony indicates Roth claimed the victims wouldn't talk to him. He told his sister he traded his soul for a new truck.
Oh gosh. So they just kinda they got wrapped up with a guy who kinda maybe was a little bit more severe than the program could deal with, and maybe he had some delusions about them,
Maybe so.
and
Schizophrenia.
yeah, and maybe they kinda were distancing themselves. They were at the gun range hanging out, and then
Mm.
he shows up, and one thing leads to another, and
The defense argued he was insane, suffering from PTSD and schizophrenia, leading him to believe he had to kill the man to save himself.
mm. See, I could see that being true.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying, "Oh, that wasn't true," but regardless of that, he still sounds like maybe it was premeditated.
Yeah. But what made him premeditate that murder? Was it PTSD from being in war?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
yeah. If he
that
didn't have PTSD
he
from being in war, he
probably
probably
wouldn't have.
yeah, he wouldn't have acted
Yeah.
in that way
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
thought he had to
Yeah.
kill them or wanted to kill them,
Yeah.
whatever it was. So, yeah, I guess the initial driver was that he was
Mhm.
messed up from the war,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure Chris Kyle didn't he participate in some psychedelic treatments? Like Ibogaine?
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah.
This is so much better when we could look stuff
I
up.
know.
I'm pretty sure Chris Kyle was one of the early guys that congressman or senator from Texas, Abbott, something like that, who's,
Yeah.
like, fighting for Ibogaine for soldiers. I'm pretty sure he and Chris Kyle were pretty close,
Mm.
and I'm pretty sure Chris Kyle got involved with his program and maybe did some treatments, and evidently they really helped.
You're thinking of lone survivor Marcus Luttrell,
Yeah.
who Luttrell has become a prominent advocate for the drug after traveling to Mexico in 2018 to receive Ibogaine and 5-MeO-DMT treatments to address his severe PTSD and traumatic brain.
Did it say who it was with? Is it anything about Abbott or anything like that?
Mm,
Okay, so I was wrong. It's not Chris Kyle. It was Marcus Luttrell who participated in Ibogaine DMT studies
yeah,
or treatments,
yeah, Marcus Luttrell.
which the numbers are like crazy. Like the percentage of like soldiers getting better
Mhm.
from
From Ibogaine
from
treatments?
Ibogaine and other DMT treatments,
Yeah.
other psychedelics. I think
Is it
mostly Ibogaine.
is it Ibogaine a DMT?
I don't think so.
Okay.
A DMT is in DMT. a singular
Well,
drug.
that was saying MEO DMT. I
Well,
don't know if
didn't it
there's
say ibogaine and
and you're
MEO?
right, it was and.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
DMT is
and 5-MeO, dimethyltryptamine,
yeah, which is its own compound, and
right?
ibogaine's its own compound.
Which we do produce it in our bodies.
Ibogaine?
DMT.
DMT.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what you produce when you die, right?
Yeah, I think it happened I think they think it has something to do with dreams
Hmm.
while you sleep. Like, I think maybe it's released while sleeping and has something to do with dreaming. Could be wrong about that, but, um, yeah, I think people it releases right before you die or as you're dying, and so some people will have, like, think they're talking to someone or, like, a vision, right before they die. They're acting weird, off, like they're seeing somebody or talking to somebody, and I think it has something to do with that release of DMT in the body.
So are you saying that, like, near death experiences when someone says that they went to heaven and saw their mom who had died and then they talked to Jesus
Mm,
and then they come back,
mm.
you're saying that that's not real?
I don't know
That's
what it
just a drug?
I don't know what it is.
Basically you just smoked crack and now you're talking to Jesus.
I mean, that's what they say, you talk to God, you know? You blast off and you talk to God.
Interesting. So the theory is that DMT is released when you're near death,
Mhm.
and that is why so you're saying so this theory is saying that
You're
it's not
kinda
a
you're kinda twisting my words.
okay, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying if
What
that
I've
is true,
Uh-huh.
if DMT, which I'm pretty sure DMT is released before you
Mhm.
die,
Yeah.
then how does that impact all of these experiences that people have with, like, heaven and God and, like
That's a good question because the people who also smoke DMT
mhm,
for, uh,
finding their soul,
finding yeah,
death
they
of the
they
ego.
also say that you talk to God.
Wow.
So, I don't know if there's a
So
portal or something.
could it also be true that God uses DMT as a mechanism?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Maybe maybe it's a portal.
Or are we saying that all the disciples were just drug addicts
There's a book on that.
and they were just smoking DMT and Mary gave birth to Jesus?
Yeah, I mean,
That feels so disrespectful
I
saying that.
know.
I do not believe that.
You're
But it
yeah.
is interesting that DMT is released and
No,
people that smoke DMT
it
see God and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
it really is.
also, God, if you believe in God, then you believe that He's all powerful
Mhm,
and all knowing
mhm.
and literally can do anything.
Yeah,
So it's also, and if you believe in God, then you believe that He created you
mhm. And the things on this earth.
and the things on this earth and the things in your body.
Mhm,
He created you piece by piece.
mhm,
So there's a logic that you could follow here where, well, God put this hormone that is released at death in your body on
mhm,
purpose.
mhm.
Maybe it's coincidence,
Yeah, I don't know.
or maybe, I mean,
There's a lot I could go
there's a
deep into
reason
this.
behind everything that has happened. There's a re We're created with intention,
Mhm,
is what I'm saying.
mhm. Yeah,
So, like, even that, the release of a hormone before you die
right. Which
was
y
created on purpose.
yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Another thing that I also think about sometimes is sometimes man thinks that man is smarter than God, you know? Like, if you think about it this way, um, that mankind, all of their knowledge, capabilities, everything that that mankind can do, think about it as just like the size of like a penny. Okay? So that's all of mankind's knowledge, everything that they can create, their creativity, everything, their complete potential is the size of a penny. And then you look at God's potential, creativity, power, all this kind of stuff, knowledge, and it's the size of like the galaxy.
Mm.
And so sometimes I think I've had this thought many times. And I think about like, okay, if mankind's potential is the size of a penny and God's potential and knowledge is the size of a galaxy,
Mhm.
then like we actually really know nothing,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
like within this penny of knowledge,
Mhm.
there's a idea and there's some things about DMT and talking to God. And then I'm thinking about this penny and I'm like, that is such a tiny little speck on this penny. And we think because we connect these two things that we know what's going on out here in the galaxy of
Yeah.
knowledge that God knows.
Right.
Like,
Alright.
well, actually, maybe, we're all kind of stupid.
Mm.
Or we kind of,
We think we know more than
yeah,
we actually do,
yeah,
kinda.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you look to these people who are like super smart and like
Yeah.
knowledgeable, and it's, I guess I'm trying to say it's all relative to the
Right.
size of the penny.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yeah.
our knowledge potential is basically nothing. If you believe in God, our knowledge potential is basically nothing,
Mhm.
like micro speck
Mhm.
compared to God's knowledge.
Mhm.
And like to even comprehend like the power and knowledge and potential that he has for our brains to even comprehend that, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 0% possible. So making to me, I'm like, okay, to rationalize or to prove or to explain anything as mankind
Mhm.
it's all relative
Yeah.
because you're proving things to other people that share your same capabilities, which is nothing.
Mhm.
It's the size of like a penny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of all just
Relative and
I've been thinking that a lot. Does that make sense?
like, the people you look up to who you think are smart aren't actually
Relatively smart.
relatively smart.
Well, because based on our scale of knowledge, on mankind's scale of knowledge, they're extremely smart.
Mhm.
But I'm saying that threshold is like nothing. It's like you've taken one step when God's already taken like 55 billion steps.
Yeah.
Like you can't see him.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
he's already at the finish line.
Yeah.
And you took like a micro step
Mhm.
and you'll never be at the finish line in the idea of knowledge and
Mhm.
comprehension. I guess enlightenment if you want to go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying, yeah. So I think that everything that happens in the world and all these theories or things that are proven or laws or all this kind of stuff, it's or like people in power or people, politicians, presidents, people in power in your local areas. It's like, okay, yeah, but I think definitely there's all of the things that matter in life, like, yeah, having respect for people, and I think where I'm going with this is just that God is just it's incomprehensible how much bigger he is than any one person or the entire mankind put together. He's so much more and powerful and we can't comprehend it that like, oh, the idea of like debating these two things actually doesn't really matter. Which I think is kind of the point, because I think it's really about what God wants us to do, which is really just love one another, try to make disciples of men,
Right.
be the best person we can be kind, I think it's really I think when you boil down what God wants us to be, it's just pure like selflessness.
Yeah.
Like thinking not of yourself but of others always. Like always putting others first.
Mhm.
Because I think he wants us to be more like him
Mhm.
really in the end.
Mhm.
So like the idea of like getting wrapped up or sad or anxious or depressed or scared
Mhm.
because of mankind, because of what other people do
Mhm.
is not what he wants you to do.
Mhm.
I think what he wants us to do, he wants to say and he wants us to believe, okay, regardless of all of the things happening in the world relative to you, what you can see and experience and feel and all of these things, regardless of all of that, I love you and that's all that matters. And be more like me.
Mhm.
And I think he is trying to get to us that, yeah, this is just a speck
Mhm.
and there's eternal life, which is like, that's where you are kind of enlightened to the knowledge.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so this little penny of mankind is like, while you're there, be like me, be selfless, love everyone, be kind,
Yeah.
reflect me,
Mhm.
be a devout Christian,
Yeah.
and nothing else matters.
Yeah.
I'm the only priority.
Mhm.
So if you just put me first, don't worry about anything
Mhm.
else. Don't be anxious, don't be fearful. I think the main problem that I see in today's world from what I've experienced so far is that people give people too much power over them,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I think about it in the idea of like we're just on this little penny. It's like, well, actually that person, you know, God wants us to love them and to be kind to them and put them before ourselves, but they're not they're not God.
Mhm.
Like this person in power is not
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like there's only one God,
Mhm.
and this person, like you giving all this power to a person or to a group or to an entity, giving all this power, allowing them to dictate how you feel
Mhm.
and how you react and all these kind of things that means you're giving them power.
Mhm.
You're giving this group or person power over you.
Is that human nature, you
Yeah,
think?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah.
not God.
Mhm.
We're
What's
broken people and we're sin ridden
Mhm.
and we have all of these feelings.
Yeah.
But I'm saying God wants us to not.
Mhm. Yeah.
God wants us to not give them power, not
Mhm.
feel anxious. And the best way is to just be selfless.
Yeah.
When you're not thinking about yourself,
Mhm.
then you're actually probably the happiest you'll
Yeah.
ever be.
Yeah. That's the common denominator in Christianity.
Mhm.
And when you see somebody living walking the walk and talking the talk of a Christian, is that you see a sense of selflessness
Mhm.
within them, which doesn't just benefit them, but also benefits yourself.
Yeah.
It's almost selfish being selfless
Mhm.
in a way
Mhm.
because you get so much out of it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But it's difficult to reach that level of
Mhm.
selflessness.
Mhm.
Like, to truly put others in front of you no
Yeah.
matter what
Yeah.
is difficult.
Yeah.
It's like it's a daily, weekly,
Mhm.
yearly,
Yeah.
like, commitment.
You have so much peace and confidence
Mhm.
in God that you can fully allow yourself to be selfless,
Yeah, and
you know?
I think the only way you can kinda reach that level of like true selflessness is by actually, this sounds cliche, but like actually putting God first.
Mhm.
Like there's not, I think it's extremely difficult. And I don't know if it's extremely difficult. I think there's not a lot of people that really actually put
Yeah.
God first
Yeah.
in everything all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's very
think
true.
about it. Like what does that really mean? It's like God's the number one priority of my life,
Mhm.
period.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I think about all the things that I put before God,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
And they're all selfish.
Yeah.
Putting God first is actually the only selfless thing
Mhm. Yeah.
because it's the one thing where you're taking it off you and putting it on
Mhm.
God. So it's not about you anymore.
But it's also weird because he knows and says that, you know, man is not perfect and you'll never be able to put me first in literally every choice and thing you do in your life. It will never be
True, because then that
perfect.
that means you probably wouldn't sin.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not saying maybe I've
No, no, no.
misconstrued.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that there's like another there's a not a sense of peace, but there's like a no matter how hard you try,
Mhm.
you'll never be good enough.
Yeah.
It'll never be enough.
Mhm.
But
But
that's the
that's the
beauty
point.
of it.
That's the point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, right. Is that grace and,
Yeah.
you know.
And because we're like that, and regardless of that,
Mhm.
because of that, he had to make the ultimate
Right.
sacrifice.
Right.
Jesus on the cross
Yeah.
died for our actions today
Mhm.
because we can't reach that
Mhm.
level.
Yeah.
He sacrifices his son so that regardless of us reaching that level, we still have a path.
Yeah.
We still have a way,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because that is the ultimate sign of love,
Mhm.
is like sacrificing what's most precious to you.
Yeah.
And so really if you take that every single morning when you wake up, like, oh my gosh, God allowed his son to be persecuted and killed, like actually for me. Like he was thinking of me when he did that.
Mhm.
He was thinking of all of us, but he was thinking of me
Yeah.
right now because it's a personal relationship.
Mhm.
So he was thinking about me
Mhm.
when he did that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And if you think about that and you're like,
That's crazy.
you were literally thinking about me
Yeah.
when you sent your
Yeah.
son, said, I'm going to send my son to die for you,
Yeah.
Oliver. And I'm out here acting a fool. I mean, if you think about that every morning,
Yeah. Locked
we
in.
should be locked in,
Locked
bro.
in.
Like,
Dialed.
that's it. That's
Dialed.
it.
Yeah.
No distractions.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
We're a bunch of freaking wankers.
Dweebs, bunch of schmucks.
Yeah. Dang. Think how much we sin every single day.
God, I know. That was beautiful.
We should be more like God.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, think about like when someone wronged you, how mad you got at them. Like think about your most mad time
Mhm.
ever. And then think about sacrificing me for them.
Yeah.
I'm not your son, but
Right, right.
or think about the person who hurt you and just pissed you off the most
Yeah.
ever. And then whatever that moment was, the next morning saying, "Okay, I'm going to sacrifice my mom for you.
Mm.
It's you or my mom, and I'm going to sacrifice my mom so
Yeah.
that you can live."
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do that.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Like, that's just a sliver of what
Yeah.
it was like.
Yeah.
It was nothing like that, but it was just a sliver.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he hated us, but we wronged him.
Yeah.
We wronged him.
Yeah.
He gave Adam and Eve explicit instructions, and
Yeah.
they said, "I'm out."
Yeah.
And then we all were out.
Yeah.
Like, after Adam and Eve, it was just a bunch of people saying, "We out. We gonna do what we want."
Yeah.
Sinning left and right,
Mhm.
acting a fool.
Yeah.
Then he says, "Enough."
Mhm.
He could have said, "Enough, Ice Age,
Absolutely.
world explosion."
Yeah. Yeah.
But he said, "Enough, I'm gonna send my son to die for all of you, to absorb your sins because y'all are a bunch of failures.
Mhm. God, we're lucky.
We're a bunch of dweebs, man." So how do we not think of ourselves as dweebs and live in, like, shame? You know what I mean?
Do you feel like that?
I mean, now that I'm talking about it, I'm like,
Right, right.
we're a bunch of wankers.
Yeah.
Like, we'll never be,
Uh-huh.
but that's the point.
And he doesn't want you like, guilt isn't from
Yeah, yeah. How do you
God.
not feel, like, guilty?
Well, I think that's the thing is guilt isn't from God.
True.
There's your conscience.
I think,
you're
like, persecution,
right.
you
feel that
feeling
yes. Yes.
like, "Hey, I'm
Yes.
wrong.
Uh-huh.
I should
Yeah.
not be wrong anymore."
Mhm. Definitely.
That's like
Different.
that's a tug
Different.
at your heart,
For sure.
you know,
For sure.
for you to realize that.
Yeah.
But yeah, guilt. So how do you go about your day knowing that you're gonna fail, but still trying?
I think it's the piece of, like, God telling us, "You'll never be enough,
Mhm,
and regardless, I'm gonna love you no matter what."
mhm.
You know?
And I still want you in heaven with me one day,
Mhm. Yeah.
but you have to make that choice in your
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
And when you do, I know that you're among and you are a broken person.
Mhm.
But once you make that decision in your heart, I want to be close to you. I want to
Mhm.
have a relationship with you, and through that I will guide you
Mhm.
and I will give you instruction
Yeah.
and I'll help you to forgive and I'll help you battle these human instincts.
Mhm.
And the more you look to me and the more you keep up this personal relationship, I'll be able
Mhm.
to speak to you more,
Yeah. Yeah.
to be on your heart more
Yeah.
and soften
Mhm.
you in a strong way.
Yeah.
Soften with strength.
Soften with strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
When God talks about, like, people in the Old Testament living to, like, 500 to 800, 9 do you think there was a level of knowledge that they got or even, he's talking about, like, you know, I forget who it was, but,
Yoda?
so and so walked with me, walked with God.
Was Yoda in the Bible?
No,
Okay.
nah.
Sorry. When so and so walked with God.
Like, what did that mean? It seems so literal, like, we walked like, it almost I was reading something and it almost seemed like he meant physically.
Mm.
Like, he was I forget what it was, but they were talking about how he was super old, wise, had a lot of knowledge, and he was I don't know, I can't remember if he was, like, chosen to walk with God, and, like, I always wondered, like, what that meant, really.
Mm.
Like, was there
Was this
also
while Jesus was on earth?
No,
Okay.
it was Old Testament, so it was, like, these guys living to 500 does that like, did they actually live till then? Was that, like, a metaphor and time was different, and it was like, well, 500 was really
See,
You know what I mean?
this is like our human minds trying to comprehend something that we can't,
That's I see.
you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
'Cause I'm like, did they even have, like think if you could live to 1,000, the amount of knowledge you would accumulate over
mhm,
1,000 years. Like, were you capable of more in some kinda way
mm,
through knowledge?
potentially. That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But also
now
also
we can only hold 120 years worth of knowledge. Back then, they were holding 800 years of knowledge, and it was like, what did that mean? What did was it how was it different? I always think about those kind of things.
seed oils, processed foods,
Yeah.
honey buns, McDonald's, social
So
media, obesity.
that was why they were living to 600,
Yeah, baby, they were eating
800.
sourdough and goats. Bring me the goat.
That's right.
Great, 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 great grandson.
Yeah,
Bring me the goat.
yeah.
They had a bunch of yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
Did they I guess. I don't think it's up to I don't think
Yeah,
are
I
we
know.
like
I
why
know. Why even think about it?
I mean, I believe in God, I believe in the Bible. God said they live till 500. What's up?
Mhm. But
God
is it
if God wants me to live till 500, I'll do it.
but did he also say, like, well, 500 was really like 100,
Maybe it was
you know,
500 weeks.
months? Yeah, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But also, does it matter?
I guess it doesn't.
Does it matter?
I guess it doesn't.
But also, it's like,
Does it?
does it? I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's more about the to me, Christian like, I've always thought about it not in, like, a religious way.
Mhm.
I've always thought about it as just personal relationship with God, period.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, what's your religion?" Like, if someone asked me, "Hey, what's your religion?" I'd be like, personal relationship with God, dist."
Yeah. Yanity. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Personal relationship with God entity.
Yeah.
Because like, the whole to me, the idea of, like which maybe I'm just not studied up enough in the Bible about religion, but to me, my point of view on what I do know is that religion is is religion man-made?
Well, I think it goes back to what you were saying is it's not religion's great, but man can screw things up
Mm,
with their selfish needs and wants and all that kind of stuff. I think probably religion's great for people.
yeah.
Like, a
Well,
lot of people are
I
like,
think a personal
religions.
relationship with God-anity is great for people.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it should be
necessarily think it's religion's great
right,
for people.
right. But, like, religion is like a structure. So, like, for people who didn't have that kind of structure or didn't grow up in a family where that was, like, a thing, then religion's good because it helps bring other people in. It's like a maintained thing. But I
Yeah,
think it can go very dark ways with just human nature, you know?
yeah. I mean, it's just like anything.
Yeah, just like you were talking about power in man, it's just like human nature for
Yeah.
us to, like,
Power corrupts.
corrupts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's something that people gravitate towards in kind of a dark way.
Yeah.
And once some people, when they acquire power, they want more of it or they want to keep it at all costs.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of what
Yeah.
happens. And then it
Yeah.
kind of dilutes your brain.
Mhm.
And then you start making some dumb decisions,
Mhm.
some low key on the back burner.
Yeah.
You start doing some
Yeah.
sketchy stuff because you don't want to lose the power once
Mhm.
you taste it,
Yeah.
you know?
How do you stay grounded with power?
I
You know?
think it's all about the people closest to you
Mm.
is how you stay grounded with power.
I hear Rogan talk about it for him, it's suffering, he says.
Mm.
That's how that's the best way he stays grounded with fame and power, and that is he forces himself to suffer every
Mhm.
day, you know?
I think you also have to have you can't I think if you have power, you have to have the people closest to you not be the yes men people.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, the people closest to you should be people that could give a damn about your power.
Right. Right. Yeah.
That like, "Hey, pick up your damn
Mhm.
socks. I don't care who you are."
Which almost having a family kind of does that to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but a lot of people, maybe when they get power, the family's not as
Important.
family
Yeah. Yeah.
anymore, or maybe they make a new family
Right.
with a yes man,
Right. Right.
you know?
Yeah.
They have a yes man family
Mm.
instead of a real family,
Mm.
you know? Or they have
Interesting.
a yes woman.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a few
Mhm.
yes women.
Mhm. And that yes woman feels good at the time.
Feels good.
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But in the long run,
That's when power maybe goes to your head
mhm,
because the people closest to you,
we'll be honest with you. Like, "Hey, you're"
you're kinda getting fat
yeah.
or like
"Hey, you're being stupid with these decisions you're making.
yeah, yeah.
Like, what are you doing?"
You look dumb when you
Yeah.
say that.
But a yes woman
"Oh my god, Bobby, you look so hot. I love when you talk about money.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Abs
Make us more money,
yeah.
Bobby."
Yeah.
"Okay, baby.
Yeah.
I love you.
Mhm.
Imma make us more money
Yeah.
at the expense of other people."
Power and corruption, baby.
Is that journalist looking into us? I'm gonna murder her later. Imma do it for you, baby. "Okay, Bobby.
Are you
I
referencing
didn't like
Bobby?
her. I didn't like her anyway."
Who's Bobby? I feel like
I don't
maybe
know.
there's some do you know a Bobby?
I did watch, Billions, and the guy's name is Bobby,
Is that why you said it?
and he's a billionaire, and he definitely is about the power, but he's kind of low key a good dude. I don't know. It gets a little crazy. That's a
Mm,
freaking awesome show. You should watch it if
mm,
you haven't.
mm.
Yeah, but power corrupts, and just like anything,
Yeah.
and a religion people can do bad things,
Yeah.
and they can do it in the name of anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do something bad and do it in the name of Matador granola,
Mhm.
you know? Or I could do something bad and do it in the name of
Mm.
a religion,
Yeah.
you know?
You people can be so coerced that they think they're doing the right thing when it's totally not.
Yeah.
But they have been so brainwashed that they believe that they're doing good for the world and
Mhm.
for
And that happens a lot. People get caught up, and it just all goes back to, like, the way to not get caught up in things and to not feel like you have to do this or feel
mm,
like you're
mm,
doing something righteous is to not give other people power
mhm,
over you,
mhm. Yeah.
because you're giving someone else the power to kind of steer you in whichever direction they wanna
Right.
steer you.
Right. Yeah.
If you really stripped it down and it was just the personal relationship with God and not the religion, then you wouldn't be giving another man power.
Mhm. Right.
It would just be you
Right.
and God,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be some sort of other structure,
Mhm.
other input,
Yeah.
a man input.
Yeah.
When I say man, I just mean mankind. It could
Mhm.
be a girl
Yeah.
or a guy,
Right. Right.
girl or a guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We do not discriminate on race. There are power hungry women and power hungry men.
For sure. For sure.
So I'm just, and the one of the reasons also why, I've had some people in my life that I've really cared for that have been anti-God, but really they're not anti-God.
Mm.
They're anti-religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's because of people in the religion that that they think they're anti-God,
Exactly.
but they're not anti-God.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't God.
Mhm.
It was these people
Yeah.
claiming in the name of God
Uh-huh.
or not claiming it, but
Right.
just being involved in this religion. And so there's so many people like that,
Mhm.
like my friend
Yeah.
who experienced this. There's so many people like that that think that they don't want to know God or think that they hate God because of a religion.
Right.
And
Right.
so that's what
Well said.
that's
Well
what
said.
bothers me the most is that or that I think that's what kinda why I'm not super into the idea of, like, religion
Mhm.
is because it can hurt people
Mhm.
so easily.
Yeah.
Without people giving God a chance, they'll just be hurt by religion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that it's the same idea of, like, church hurt and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which there's obviously different things have happened in church, the church hurt idea is like yeah, I guess it's people hurting you
Yeah.
when you strip it
Exactly.
down. It's
Exactly.
not God.
Yeah.
It's not of God, it's not God.
Mhm.
But if someone feels like they were hurt by religion or they see it from the outside before they ever knew God,
Mhm.
they see a religion doing something that really irks them or bothers them or makes them hate it, then they've never given God a chance.
Yeah.
They just and they maybe never will.
Mhm.
Because now they have this idea of who God is, and it's
Right.
like, it's not God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you can't give power to people
Right.
over you,
Right.
period.
Right.
It kinda is it just keeps coming back to that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, religion, I there's obviously great people in religious things, in different
Absolutely.
churches. I mean, there's
Absolutely.
most people
Yeah.
are good,
Yeah.
but things in the name of religion can really hurt people.
Yeah.
You know
Or
what I mean?
or hurt the idea of that religion
Yeah.
itself. You know what I mean? It makes it have a bad rap.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
When it has nothing to do there's 2 separate things,
Mhm.
you know?
It's
Yeah.
just like cops.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah.
There are bad people
Yeah.
in everything.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
bad plumbers.
Mhm.
Does that mean that all plumbers are evil?
Right. No.
No.
Yeah.
But there are some evil plumbers,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
There's also some plumbers who maybe have made a mistake,
Yeah. For sure.
you know,
I guess that's how stereotypes kind of get started. It's
about
like
plumbers?
something happens, say a plumber does bad,
Oh, yeah.
they're like, "God, plumbers suck.
Plumbers
They're
are
the
just a
worst."
they're just a bunch of
Yeah.
freaking wankers.
And then it's like a stereotype that all, plumbers are, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That sucks
Mhm.
'cause yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Got anything else for us? Crazy fights.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Volk took the dub. Savage, Diego Lopez, I mean, he tried, but it wasn't happening for him. Sorry, buddy.
2 broken f both his feet broken.
Yeah.
Had to get, you know, carried out of the cage almost. I mean, it's the hardest sport in the world. I truly believe that. It is the hardest sport in the world.
It's relative.
I I really truly believe that it is the most difficult.
I mean, chess is pretty difficult.
Mm, it's difficult in less ways than mixed martial arts. It
So
has no physical toll.
I don't know.
physically.
Some of these guys have to sit there for hours.
I know, but
Hours.
sit.
Chronic back aches,
But they probably
slip discs.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Bulging discs.
Is that from chess?
Atrophy in their legs, poor circulation.
Stand up and play.
I mean, there's a lot of things that can go wrong at the chess table. Okay, I concede. Yeah, you're probably right.
But Volks, Lopez, great fight. Volks, he outskilled him. The footwork. I mean, the game plan. He outdid him kind of in every aspect.
That's what I was gonna say. I think to me the most impressive is Volk's game plan. I feel like he's such a high IQ fighter, and that he's planning everything and he's planning each round, and he's like dialed.
Yeah.
And he can adapt to how his opposition is, unless it's Ilya, which I watched back. I watched back Ilya versus Hawaiian guy you love.
Holloway. What a fight!
Or we watched it. The whole fight?
What'd you think after just watching it?
That the way he freaking knocked him out on a half punch shows me how much power Ilya has.
It's crazy.
I mean, he didn't even wind up.
And that was at 145.
It's almost like a jab. It was a hook, but it was kind of like a jab because he started like halfway. He was like here, and then went, and KO'd him.
Yeah, and that was
pretty much,
and that was at 145.
His lights were out.
Then after that went up to 155 and knocked out Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, which Holloway, he had a pretty solid game plan and fight up until then. I mean, he put his hands on him.
Yeah, he was looking good.
But it was never...
The power was so different.
Yeah, like Holloway would touch him like 20 times to his one time, but his one time is what I remembered.
Exactly. It just wasn't,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, it was like, oh, that did the most damage. Like that equaled his 20 shots that he got on you.
And
that one shot you returned.
And that's the difference. And that's the difference though of like people's builds. I think builds do have advantages at certain points. And it's like, Max is that tall, lanky. He's never been a power guy. It's always been volume. Same with the Diaz brothers. It's always been volume, and it's never been one punch knockout. And Ilya's thing is one punch knockout. And he's patient.
He moves so well, bro. When I was watching that fight, he never stopped moving. He was level changing. He was always moving, super light on his feet, moving the whole time. And also, his build is like, it's hard to hit him somehow. Maybe his torso's small.
Yeah.
I can't really tell. I think it's also his movement is so crazy, and the way he keeps his hands and the way he throws his punch, he's always guarded. He's just a freaking dog. He looks like a dog out there with his back tat. Yeah. But when he walked out on that fight, right at the beginning, remember he pointed at the ground?
Oh, yeah.
They broke. He walked out and he goes,
yeah.
And then Holloway went like this.
Matador.
Because they call him the Matador.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's hilarious. I'm like, Holloway, I guess in retrospect, you should have just met him in the middle of the ring and chanced it.
Maybe.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been stupid.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been good.
I don't think Ilya actually wanted to do that. I think he was just kind of trolling him.
I kind of think he would have done it.
I think he would have done it because he would have had to.
He'd had to.
But I don't think he really wanted to.
I think he's about it. He did. It didn't matter.
I think he was down, but I think he would have rather not.
That's fair.
Like, I think when Max Holloway didn't do it, he's like, yeah.
The thing is, he kept saying all week before that fight that that's what he was going to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, when you look at it like that, it's like,
maybe he did want it.
Maybe he did want it. He was like, yeah, I'm going to tell him, meet me here. I'll be there. Yeah, he's a dog.
I mean, he would have won that. I think he would have won that exchange.
Yeah, I mean, that exchange, he doesn't lose in that exchange.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
he'd probably win 9 out of 10 times in that exchange.
You almost have to beat him with footwork and this and technique but nobody's been able to do that,
Mm.
you know?
How
Nobody's
would've
lasted long enough to even have a chance at that. They all get finished.
I don't think Volks can do it.
I don't think Tapori's coming back down to 145.
I don't think Justin can do it.
Yeah.
I think Justin's gotta meet him in the middle when the bell rings and let's go crazy.
That might be what he does.
I don't know. Maybe Justin can do it. I love Gaethje, so I'm gonna ride with him till the end.
I'm gonna
till the
ride.
wheels fall off, baby.
I'm gonna ride with him. If they end up fighting, I'm gonna ride with him.
But I also like Ilya.
I do
Like
too.
he's a freaking savage.
I do too.
And he's gonna come back a freaking animal.
The thing is,
He's been in the cave in the dark.
Yeah, he has freaking in the back cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, the thing is though, there was a time when this is just why the sport's so good, is there was a time when Kamaru Usman was Ilya.
Mm.
And there was this kid, nobody thought he was going to win. Kamaru Usman's on a tear, beat everybody in the division. And this little English bloke fights him, losing 5 rounds, head kick, knocks out Kamaru Usman. The world of MMA will never be the same after that.
Yeah.
And it's like, Kamaru Usman was Ilya. Like, people don't understand that the sport just, it just like that, everything changes.
Yeah. And it could be like because of like a 1% difference this happened. It's like there could have been so many different timelines.
So many. Everybody, dude, the MMA timelines, I love when people talk about it because there's so many, like,
if this would have happened, if he would have not lost this, then
Yes.
these guys would have fought down the road, and then actually this guy would be champ, and this guy would go up a weight class and fight him, and
like Aljamain Sterling's regarded as one of the best 135ers to ever do it. But then if you look at the only reason he became champ was because he had an illegal knee against Peter Yan, which got him the rematch, which, like, he never should have won that fight. Peter Yan was molly-whopping him.
And then what would have happened if Peter Yan won that fight?
And exactly. There's so many, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
Kamaru Usman,
none of that matters. None of it matters. 0%.
It only matters what actually happened.
Yeah. But like you were saying, anything can happen.
That's the beauty. Yeah. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
There is always a chance.
Facts.
God, it's the best sport. Yeah. We did a little photo shoot the other day with our new tech athlete. So we've got
shout out Zayla Ware.
That's right.
Tennis player.
Yeah.
Arkansas Tech University.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, they also have their first home game this Sunday. So I don't know if this will be out, but go support.
We'll make it be out.
Yeah, go support.
Sunday,
your tennis team.
First week of February.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It was sweet. Did a little photo shoot with her. She kind of came up with her own bowl. It's on the menu. It was cool. She's dope.
Yeah, you made some merch for her.
Yeah, made some merch for her.
Which I want to buy some more of those and put them out so people can buy them. Because they're clean. Clean as hell.
It's so funny. It worked out great because her name is Zayla Ware. And so it's almost like the name of a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Zayla Ware.
Honestly.
Like, it just works so well. Kinda. Yeah. But yeah, it's sick. We'll get some of that out soon. We'll get that ordered, and yeah. So we got some other pretty sick merch we've been working on too, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I want to start rocking it to the gym.
I did too.
Instead of this freaking Gymshark hoodie.
Feel you, dude. We're gonna be repping our own stuff.
Yeah. Cover that up. Yeah. Alright, anything else?
That's it, man. Uh, stay tuned, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya